You're listening to 91.7 KPSU, Goodwill, Oklahoma. Ty Fly and the Doug Bug Show, giving you sports talk. Still no Daddy Dave.
He'll probably be back next week.
Hopefully. Maybe we gotta bribe him with money or something.
Who knows?
He makes us the Facebook page.
But yet he never shows up ever since that Facebook page.
Honestly. So, but people who are listening and watching, then go to Facebook and comment on subjects. You start a topic, I'll definitely put my little 2 cents on it.
I'll probably put my 2 cents.
My 2 cents is probably 5 cents, but that's just my opinion. Let's get to topics, or headlines now. The Olympics starting tonight. Are you excited?
Not really. What about you?
As a kid growing up...
Yeah, I loved the Olympics when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's like, wow, Olympics, boo-hoo.
I'm really looking forward to see what happens the hockey side.
That'd be like the only thing I'm interested in watching the United States, like the underdog, go up against Canada and Russia.
Well, Canada and Russia, obviously the favorites. The third place team, though, that everyone's kind of got an eye on is Sweden. Yet Sweden has a lot of injuries now. So Team USA can definitely go ahead of them on that one.
Yeah, but we're still like 4th or 5th.
And so they got to get some big victories to get to the medal rounds.
It's going to take the miracle to win the gold, but they done it once.
And then you got Shaun White, awesome snowboarder.
I like snowboarding. It looked a lot funner when I was a little kid, and trying out for myself and not working out so well.
And then the speed skater, which I can't remember his name now, most likely will win the gold medal like he does every year.
Other than the year he got tripped.
Uh-huh.
That was funny.
So, let's do this a little bit right now. Who do you think will take home the most medals out of all the countries?
United States again.
You think so? I'm gonna go with Canada.
That'd be my second choice.
So we'll see who wins this one. We'll.
It's just a 2-player deal, not a 3. Like someone should be sitting back there.
You're gonna not be able to change your pick now because we do have it all on tape.
Unlike Daddy Dave, where no, I picked this team. We got a camera now, so the camera doesn't lie.
Last week, it's kind of been a while, but we haven't talked about it yet. Super Bowl is officially over with. The New Orleans Saints.
Who would ever thought they would win?
Well, everyone who saw them go 13-0 to start the season off.
But then the same team that went 13-0 lost to Tampa Bay.
And Dallas. Which I know our local fans aren't going to be very happy about that. But, anywho, they still won. Kind of one of the highlight scenes of the whole Super Bowl is at the end during the trophy ceremony where you see Drew Brees with his son. And me and Andrew was talking about this last night. If you had to, take a picture of the perfect-looking toddler, it was Drew Brees' kid. And with the little earmuffs on and the confetti and, I'm going to Disney World. Yeah. But it really, the key play in that game is the pick six. And now I can't even remember who did it. Same guy who picked off Brent Favre late in the game before. Was it Gay that picked it off, took it back for 6?
It wasn't Sharper here.
No, it wasn't Sharper. It was one of the corners, but still.
It's Greer.
Was it Greer that took it back?
Pretty sure.
It was pretty amazing, period. And it was a good game, the onside kick, who would have saw that coming?
The coach said he's going to take some daring moves, and if
they
didn't get that, they would have lost that game.
I think he called up the Boise State coach and said, so, what kind of move can I do during the Super Bowl? Because, the one guy with the most guts in the world in coaching football is Coach Peterson from Boise State.
Like the hook and lateral. And not just tag again. When you're playing with the big boys, you go for the win with the Statue of Liberty play.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to, take a bow to my little sister, a big New Orleans Saints fan. Yeah, she's going to probably watch this, and she's going to be like, yeah, in your face, but it happened.
Not many people saw that coming because the Colts ranked the
heavy favorites.
But what happens if you have heavy favorites? You lose.
Well, and of course, Matt in the video game picked the right winner again. The only time they've been wrong in the last 7 years was when the Giants beat the Patriots.
But Eli Manning...
That was probably one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history.
So,
sticking with the NFL, the Rams have been bought out.
Might do some good for them.
But they will stay in St. Louis. A lot of people thought if the Rams got sold, they were going to be on the move.
Maybe they had a little more money to go with buyouts, buy some better players.
You know, as far as I feel, I'd love to see teams move as long as it's not my team. Anytime anybody says, oh, let's move the Cardinals to Mexico. You keep them in Arizona. Well, let's move the Coyotes to Canada. No, you're leaving the Coyotes in Arizona. Let's move the Rams. Okay, let's move the Rams. You know, I like to see these new teams, move, like Oklahoma City Thunder.
It did them a lot.
That was pretty exciting to see them leave Seattle. Of course, the town of Seattle, though, is, in tears about it.
Look at them now. They're a much better team.
True. It's really not about location, though.
It's about money. If you don't have it, you're not going to compete.
Yep. Also, the Giants release linebacker Pierce.
This is a big... That's a big void in the middle now for them.
Well, they're obviously going to have to go draft somebody. And, we've kind of talked a little bit about this. Linebacker positions. One of the highly rated linebackers in this year's draft is Sergio Kendall, which is, BFFs with one of our sports broadcasters, Justin Estes. And, of course, Justin thinks the world of him. I think he's too small for the NFL. Then again, I thought Matt Ryan was too small for the NFL, too. How wrong was I on that one?
I knew Matt Ryan was a pretty good quarterback, but I don't think he'd be like this in the NFL.
But where do you think they would find somebody to fill this hole of Pierce?
You can't really do what the Patriots do, because you don't have the players around, like O.J. Mayo. He had all the talent around him, so he could play good. But, Giants linebacker core, it's not that deep.
Where do you think he will go, Pierce? Because obviously this guy's NFL career is not over. Where's he going?
Teams that need linebackers. Oakland.
Would Arizona take him?
If they could afford him.
Because I do feel Arizona needs an outside.
Because they got Dansby, pretty good linebacker. Okafor, mediocre. That's where they need to have somebody. Someone step up in the middle or on Okafor's side. Because Dansby takes care of his side for the most part.
Okay, we're going to pull up some draft picks and talk about who can really fill that spot as we're looking for linebackers. Brandon Spikes, but they think that the Dolphins might take him early.
But Brandon Spikes from Florida, he's very fast. I don't know. He has the speed to get to the end, but I don't think if you run straight, I don't think he'll stop you that much. Because he's not that big in my mind. What do you think about him? He's an SEC linebacker.
He's not, and he's not, the type that the Giants are. Giants are more
big.
I'm gonna pound you in your face, kind of.
Yeah, that's why they had Brandon Jacobs to pound the other team's linebackers and defensive front.
And let's keep looking. And obviously, he probably might not even be there, as we're still trying to find more drafts on the internet. We're going to have to go to a commercial break, though, first. And, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I found a song. You know, gotta do something special for my girl. So we will be back in a few minutes.